going on? Hey, this is Lab here with Hero. We're doing another AMA this week, and we are joined by the legendary Ian of MARSWAP. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm just actually sending a few links out, so I'll just start typing away there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, guys. How are you?
We're doing good. We're excited to have you. I've been watching. I've been in MARSWAP, I think, since certainly sub 1 million. So it's been a while. Pre-summer, I bought a bag. So you guys are doing awesome things.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a long time building. We've actually been building MARSWAP about 8 months now. Before, a lot of people know us from Crawl on Mars, which is the GameFi and Metaverse side. We started building that over around 2 years ago now. We had some real good success with it. We stuck together as a team. We continued to build, and I were early in Shiba, so it only made me sense building on Shibarium, right? So I didn't want to just build any ordinary decks. We wanted to build it from scratch and make it successful and make it be the decks, Shibarium, the trusted decks is Shibarium. A lot of the Shiba team are loving what we're doing, and we are allowed to post in the Shibarium chat, moderatable, but we're excited to what's to come, and we're excited to be working with you guys.
Yeah, man, this is great. I've had an opportunity to check out your decks and really look at what you guys are doing, and I'm really excited for our community to see everything you guys are doing as well, because it's wild, just how much you guys have built out, and even with some of the stuff in the metaverse, from the other chain, and I think to start, it would be great to kind of go through a little bit of, just kind of your start on Crow, and, kind of what's going on there, and, kind of the conversion,
Yeah, sure. I'll pull up my screen and I'll show you where it all started.
Awesome.
I haven't got it here, so I can show you where it all started. So it all started. You can see my screen, right? This is where.
Hold on one second. I gotta add it. Hold on. Sorry.
There you go.
I was sharing the link. There you go. You're good.
Yeah. So this is where it all started over 2 years ago now. Me and two lifelong friends. I was very early in crypto. We're early in Shiba Inu. I used to sit on AMAs with Shiba, with voice AMAs back in the early days. Around 2 weeks after launch for Shiba Inu. So I've been on a journey with him, and I brought two of my lifelong friends in that I got involved in crypto. They weren't as early as me. They weren't fortunate to get in that, but we kept trying to look for that next 1,000x, right? The next one, the next Shiba Inu, and we were putting, we're chucking BNB left, right, and center, trying to get into some of these big plays, and we found ourselves getting rugged a lot of the time. So I said to him, you know what, we'll be better off doing his own project, and we came up with Crawl on Mars. I already had some strong connections in the space from David Gockstein's a good friend of mine. I had connections with Crypto.com. I knew I could get to them, and a friend in Chainlink, and also a friend at CMC. So I weren't a stranger to the space. I knew I could make this successful. So we decided to build on the Cronus chain for cheap transaction fees, because the metaverse, we want to do a lot of stuff in it, and we wanted the metaverse to be long term. So Cronus chain is where we started, and that's where the metaverse still is, and that's where the metaverse will be going live also. Although it'll have cross-chain compatibility in the metaverse, the Holy Grail is Cronus chain, and the metaverse is, we put a timeline for 2 weeks now. Crypto.com pushing to list the metaverse on the to get the metaverse launched on Crypto.com NFT platform in the CEX app. On the team, there's me, CEO and founder. We've got Cam. He's one of my lifelong friends. We've got Mark. We've got James. He's also another lifelong friend. We've got Caesar Julius, who is head of our KYC and audit company side. So we've got a partnership with Verif, and we want to make Shibarium safe. So we got the relevant licenses to KYC people to keep the space safe, to keep the chain safe, and we also can do contract audits. And this is part of the DeFi platform, which I'll show you a little bit later on. We've got Pedro.
Ian.
Yes.
Just to clarify for people listening, so we're looking at the Crow on Mars site, but is this team, these guys all work on MARSWAP also?
On
right?
MARSWAP,
It's
yes.
the same deal.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's the same team. Just to clarify, good spot. So Pedro, he's a manager in real life for a multi-billion-dollar company. And he's really good with maths and the Excels, and making sure everything's in order. We brought him on as a project manager. He come through the ranks, and he's one of the owners here at MARSWAP as well now. So, and we've got Sarah Marie, which is our international ambassador. She goes to all the events for us and stuff, which we were at ETH Toronto and all of them. So that's the team. As you can see, the website's not an ordinary website. It's built in React.js, a 3D website. Here is the land tiles on the planet Mars. This will be interactive with the metaverse. So the metaverse, like I said, is going to be out in a couple of weeks. Here is all our partnerships. It will be accessible on Crypto.com. We do have a play-to-earn game out. I believe it's live, or it might be still under maintenance, but you can earn Crow playing that on the Crawl on Mars website.
Nice.
So that's a quick run through Crawl on Mars and where it all began.
I'm impressed already.
Yeah, it's been a journey, right? We've built so much utility. We've got the NFT marketplace, which is also called Red Zebra. I don't see it. It's here. And this is connected to Crawl on Mars. I'll give you a quick look at that. It does everything OpenSea does, and more cross-platform, cross-chain, and we will be adding Shibarium to that at some point.
Nice.
That's crazy.
So we have. So here's the Holy Grail. So this is what we've been working on for the past 8 months. These are all bespoke contracts. This is MARSWAP. It's the Shibarium DEX. So it's the trusted DEX. It's the biggest DEX. It's got the highest TVL, the biggest wealth and bone pairs on Shibarium as of date. And, like I said, we are good friends with the Shiba team. And
Ian, it's not showing that you're still on the planet.
Right, so I need to stop sharing. Yes, 1 second.
Sorry.
Go back that way and then start. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, Mars, where are you?
I know it's kind of annoying. It does like a little drop down thing that asks you to.
Can you see?
Yeah,
you got it.
Nice.
Right, sorry about that. Yeah, because I thought I could just flick through my websites up here, but obviously not on here. But I do apologize. Yeah, so as I was saying, we have put a lot of time and effort into this. I just want to quickly highlight now, we are the only DEX out there. So like you've got your Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and all of the DEX as what are out there. When you launch a project on whether it's PancakeSwap, Uniswap, or any other DEX out there, in order for that DEX to make money, they take a percentage of that project's tokens, and eventually they've got to sell them tokens, right, to make their money. However, we did this DEX different. We don't take any tokens off projects listing on our platform whatsoever. It's literally, you add your liquidity, anybody can add liquidity, and it's literally a flat fee. So this is something that I wanted to highlight. So let's say you bought $1,000 on PancakeSwap or any of the other dexes. If you bought $1,000 worth a Sharbi on another dex, they would take around $7 or maybe a little bit less. However, MARSWAP's just a flat 10-cent fee, and we maintain that fee whether the price of Bone goes up or whether it comes down. This will always maintain the 10 cent in Bone, so it does not affect your project. It does not affect project tokens listing on there. It only benefits them. Like I said, it's a flat fee in Bone, and this is one of the coolest features that I don't think gets talked about enough.
Yeah, no. So I mean, just to be clear to our community, we're on Ethereum right now doing transactions, and Sharbi's a reward token. So a lot of our transaction costs are $30 is probably about the cheapest you get a transaction on Ethereum. And what he's saying right now is every transaction, every buy and sell is 10 cents flat.
10 cent, that's it, flat fee. And if Bone rises, then we will maintain that flat fee. What we maintain to do and how to for the DEX to be self-sustainable is this function we're implemented to gain a lot of traction. We want more transactions. We want quantity. And I think that's better than taking project tokens that if we get 10,000 transactions a day, that this is very good for us, and it's also good for the project. We can we're always looking to strengthen the LP. I'll get into these LP staking and farms a little bit shortly. But also we have a function on here. You can see some of the trusted projects here are whitelisted. You can see them, they're whitelisted on there. Sharbi will also be whitelisted on there. The trusted projects can whitelist on there. So you don't have to keep putting the contract address in to find it. So we look to help projects on board also with that function. Liquidity, you can add liquidity, and you can, like I said, I'll get to the LP farming and staking in a little while. But also what's really unique on MARSWAP is we have some resources, and we have a pre-sale page where projects in the early infancy can, they can come and do a pre-sale. All the details are on there. They can raise a pre-sale here, fully DeFi. They also, before the pre-sale, they can actually create their own contract as well. So they can create their own smart contract. No dev needed, no development skills needed. Now, what this does, this is a cool feature. However, there is a creation fee at 100 Bone. This is to stop, turning it into the next. I'm not pulling BSC down or anything like that, but we don't want to be everybody launching contracts for a buck and rug pulling the space. So we've also got some measures in place to look to monitor that. The contract, you can have a choice. You can have liquidity, marketing wallet, marketing fee, liquidity fee, and you can even burn a token. Any token you want to burn, you can burn a token. You'll press confirm, and it'll mint the tokens. You'll tell him you'll put your supply in, your marketing wallet, your percent for your taxes, liquidity, and the percent to burn, and whatever token, if it's Shiba, if it's Bone, or anything like that. So you can then deploy your token. Voila, no dev, fully DeFi, fully decentralized. Come and do it on yourself. Wow. Now, once they've done that, they can shift to the pre-sale and do a pre-sale on there. They can come to MARSWAP Launchpad platform, and we'll bring them over for AMA to create awareness. And this, after they've done stuff like that, you've got the multi-sender. You've raised your pre-sale, you need to send 200 wallets, but you don't want to send them, or you don't want to go and get a developer to run a script on it. You come here, you take the CV file, you tell actually how many projects you want to, wallets you want to airdrop, and you can airdrop in one transaction as many wallets as you need for all your private investors or whatever you want to do. Moving on from that, a little bit later on, once your project's launched or something, and you've got some big holders by now, some people have got big holders, you've got a good relationship with your community, and you don't want to hurt the chart. This feature is absolute game changer. You can actually come here and you can auction your tokens off privately. So you're not dumping on the chart. Like I said, if you're a massive holder and you got in very early, you respect the project, you can come here and you can auction your tokens off privately. This is an OTC counter, which stands for over-the-counter sales. And that will stop, like I said, if you've got good relationships and stuff like that. This is a cool feature because you can say, well, I've got 1% of the supply. I don't really want to sell it, but I need some money now. No problem. Come to MARSWAP. Come on here, create that, and then just sell them to somebody else who wants them.
This is already like the best decks I've ever seen.
Right?
It's cool, awesome. Right? We've got a lot of cool features on here. And also,
does all this all works? Like this stuff already?
Yeah, it's all live. It's all live on Shibarium. The trouble is, not many people have come over yet, but it's going to start to move. Like I said, we are in the top spot. We have good LP. We haven't even got to offer what we have on MARSWAP yet. We've got a casino. I'll go through all of that. There's some cool things to generate. Go on volume for Sharbi token for any project that lists on here. They can we can add them to the games, and your token be used as stuff like that. Just want to touch up on this real quick. The analytics page. So here we have an analytics page. You can track projects. You can track the 24-hour volume. It'll show the top, but you can see. People can come here and easily track projects. I think analytics page were necessary. So before I move on to the LP and the staking functions, do you want to ask any questions on any of these?
What is the fees on the OTC? What is is it a percentage? Is it a flat fee as well?
So it'd just be a gas fee.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it'd just be a gas fee to swap them, and if your contract's not, if you've made a contract that you've made on our decks, we don't have transfer fees in. I'm strictly against that kind of thing. Not strictly against it, but I don't like to advertise it. I think big investors don't want to get taxed by splitting the wallets, right? So let's say if I move, $1 million MARSWAP from one wallet to another wallet. I don't want to be getting taxed, and neither do investors. So that's why our contracts come without any transfer tax, but you can add normal buy and sell tax.
Wow. One other question that actually has been coming up for us. You said that on the contract side you can do a SHIB burn. Given that SHIB is not on Shibarium, how does that SHIB burn work?
So this is the thing. I mean, we can build a contract to have it burn it, but you can actually burn only tokens on Shibarium if you create it on that chain, right? So if you deploy that contract on that chain. However, on Ethereum, we know it's easy to burn SHIB because MARSWAP burns SHIB on every buy and sell. But until Shibarium gets pegged over it, Shiba gets pegged over on there. There's also solutions that we could come up with to help the project burn Shiba. But I mean, even if you've got a favorite project, right? One of your community members might want to launch his own token in the months.
Baby Sharbi Dark Knight.
Well, this is the thing. So then he can come here and they can create Baby Sharbi and they can burn a shitload of Sharbi and help that price run up. which is cool. You know,
I'm gonna launch a coin tonight. So I hope you guys are ready. We're
get
gonna
yourself on there, guys. Get yourself on there. You know? We also offer like full support. There's somebody 24/7 around in case anybody has any issues. And you know, we wanted to keep it fully decentralized. By meaning fully decentralized, we wanted projects also to be able to create a staking pool without having to go and spend $10,000 on a developer to come and open their staking dApp. So here's some cool features that we have. So we've got staking, stake token. Now on stake token, you can see we've got 3 pools on here already. We've got the W bone pair, we've got the MARSWAP, and we've got the auto compound staking. However, any project can come and create their own staking pool. So when Sharbi comes over here and you decide you want to do some staking for your community, boom, come and click this button. You don't need to ask anybody. It's fully decentralized. All you need to do is give me 1 second. I'll get a token address. Just give me 1 sec. I'll come straight back to this.
This is wild. I saw you guys just release this. This is a game changer as well.
All you do is enter.
I'm starting to feel like I'm not doing enough with my life.
You can just simply enter the token. It'll tell you here if it's the right. It's a true token, and then enter the token that you want to give in rewards. If you want to give USDT in rewards, if you want to give Tether in rewards, if you want to give MARSWAP in rewards, or if you want to give your own token in rewards, then you'll put your own token, and then you'll create the pool. There's a fee of 50 bone. The pool's live then for 30 days. If you want to keep that pool going, then there'll be a subscription. But you can get staking for 30 days. If you don't like it, then you can come away from it. But it's a lot cheaper than going out. And like I said, it's fully decentralized. You can do it yourself. So that's
50 bone. That's nothing. That's wild.
Yeah, to create a staking pool for 30 days. If you want to keep it, you know, you can just pay another 50 bone after the 30 days and keep it rolling over.
Wow.
One of the other bullish things that we've got is LP farming staking. So as you can see here, this is the newest pool. This is the USDT bone pair. This one is got good APY. People get in here earlier and add to the pair. You can farm your LP. You're not really going to lose any. You can't really lose money, right? Because you can if the price of bone goes down or the price of ETH. So let's say you stake in this one. This is the one that we want to get absolutely popping, and this is the one that will go popping because wealth bone. This is what people are going to be using the most on the chain. So there's no way you can lose your money. You're only earning money. You can compound it. You're constantly earning money. The only time it cannot earn money is if ETH drops or if bone drops. However, if they're going up, it's win, 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 win all the way. So you may as well come and earn some API on here. On this, you're getting 22% API in rewards, and you're getting them rewards as well in the form of MARSWAP, which is also at a good price. This is MARSWAP F. You can hold the tokens. This is the farm token. You can actually hold the tokens, or you can just sell the tokens. It mints new tokens, kind of like what PancakeSwap does. But we aiming to keep it around 1 billion supply, so we'll be constantly buying back that and burning it. So this increases the price of MARSWAP F, but it's also giving it out to rewards to LP stakers, LP farming.
And so can you talk about that a little bit, since your main MARSWAP project is currently on Ethereum? You know, can you talk about that farming token and you know, kind of the difference, you know, so you know what it means to buy the farming token, or can you buy it, or is it just through staking?
No, you can buy it. It's traded. It's around $250,000 market cap, so it's still cheap. This is our newest token to go live. like you mentioned, we have got MARSWAP, which is on Ethereum, and it's burning Shiba. It's constantly burning Shiba on every buy and sell. However, the ETH side's also got some utility that I'll show you at the end, which is the DeFi platform. It's called MARSWAP DeFi platform. That's where people can get contract audits. They can also do staking, but this is actually multi-chain. It's every single chain, AVAX, BSC. But I'll show you all that a little bit later towards the end, that platform. And it's also got a launchpad over there.
Hey, Ian, if somebody like me wanted to get on and follow along with you, what's the website address?
So you can go to marswap.exchange, and that'll take you to our website. You can access the DEX, you can access the DeFi platform, you can access all the audits. So we did this, we put everything on a main website where you can access, and every single one of our contracts is fully audited and it's public. All the contracts are public up on GitHub. The contracts are up there. We've been fully transparent, and we made sure that safety and security was key. If we deploy the contract, it's being audited by Interfi Networks, and it's up on the website also. So that website is marswap.exchange. If you go to marswap.exchange, you'll be able to access every single platform that we've built from there.
Wow.
So, I can drop that. Let's have a look. I could drop the website in this chat. Just give me a sec. The website's pretty cool as well for MARSWAP. It's got everything there from his link tree. I'm going to drop it in the comment section here, guys. Join chat.
I just posted it.
Oh, did you post it? Okay.
On the YouTube comments?
Yeah, you said me.
Yeah, you're good.
So, yeah, like I said, we've got multiple farms. If you create your own staking, you come here, you'll see here, locker farms. Well, you also can lock your LP. This is the only place, it was the only place that people can lock liquidity. You can lock your liquidity and then farm it. Create some farms, create some pools. You'll be rewarded in MARSWAP F. So it's giving people that incentive to come and launch on MARSWAP.
Wow. And what kind of fee is the lock fee?
I think it's minimal. I can't remember off the top of my head. We have to do the locks from our side. I don't think the public locks thing, but you just get in touch with us and you say, can you do a locker? I feel we did. I'm sure we did have some. Let's have a look. Liquidity. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure we did one for somebody the other day, but it's very minimal fee. It's
okay.
not like lots of bone or anything like that.
Awesome.
I can get that to you.
Yeah.
Go back to the team and have a look.
Awesome.
So that was the staking and LP. Any questions on that before I show you the games room, the little casino?
No, let's see the degen gambler side.
Let's go. Right, as you can see, right, this is cool. As you can see here at the top, you've got MARSWAP farm token. You can choose a token. Once more tokens like this is like then once we start get up and going, we could add Sharbi here. What this will do is, if you choose to use Sharbi token to buy scratch cards with, or you can buy scratch cards. Let me see if I can connect. I'm going to connect to... Oh, shit. I'm going to connect to... And just... I'll probably get done for this, but... I'm going to show you... This is our team wallet, but it's fine. Right, so guys, I'm going to do a scratch card. I'm going to buy a scratch card here now. Buy scratch card. I can win up to that much. But on there, you can buy a $2 one, $5, $20. So there, I'm confirming it. I'm buying. I can win up to 100x on this scratch card. So once that transaction goes through, we can see if I won. So actually, I'm doing this live. I shouldn't really be promoting, but I'm doing it live. I am buying it, and it is at the Team Mullet. So sorry, team. I'll give you $2 back. And
Hey.
I lost.
Oh.
But we can track. So if you come here, you can have a look. The good thing about this, you've got history. So you can see here, somebody won a free play. Somebody just won before me. So the last
All right.
won, our lost, wins. You can see history from all.
Oh, that's cool.
1 week, 24 hours and stuff. So you can come and check history and stuff like that. So it's pretty
Well,
cool.
I got a gambling whoop from my dad just now. So he likes it.
The cool thing is, like, we've got deck cut. You can play cards. You can play coin flip. You can play dice roll, high and low, blackjack, high roller,
Oh,
low
wow.
roller, suit call. I think the suit call's like poker, black and red, and then horse racing. So you can,
Horse racing.
yeah,
Nice.
we've got horse racing, but we've changed them to in our case, it's little alien horses.
Yeah.
To match the theme. So yeah, I don't know history on that. So yeah, but they're all live. It's just born to play that, and I think it's W born to play any at rest. Scratch cards are just born.
Okay.
So this is the gaming area. I didn't send a lot of these live yet. This is something we're not rushing on. It's not that important, but we will get it done. I think we're going to move. Instead of deploying lotteries next, it's the NFT launchpad. So here you've got an NFT launchpad. Projects can. This is where we'll be doing the booster NFTs. So you'll be able to stake your NFTs to give you an extra % on your booster, on your staking. So you can, we'll be able to launch NFTs for people, and then you've got NFT pools. These are not live yet, but they are currently worked on and will be live very, very shortly. Probably by the time you guys get on here, we will be live.
Right. So we have some NFTs right now that we've been looking for some utility for, which is like just going through this presentation, my wheels are just going. I'm sure Lab's doing the same thing.
Well, this is the thing, I'm glad I've got to air this properly. This is the first time I've really shown this to an audience and really detailed it. I think because it's been so busy in the back, the team have been busy. I've not had much time to push it to the community, tell the community what every little thing does and what's the plans to come. And I apologize for that, but having meetings, trying to get things out there and get things developed, help friends as well. It's been hard, and still trying to get the metaverse out on crypto.com and stuff like that. It's
it's not like you guys aren't working. It's pretty evident.
If you look back on the Twitter account, you can see that we worked with the likes of Chainlink, tweeted about us, Polygon tweeted about us, Crypto.com tweeted about Crawl on Mars, and listed Crawl on Mars in the DeFi wallet on the Cronus side. So next step for us is to list the MARSWAP ETH token on the CEX. There is a tax. This is once we get the next burning solution for Shiba, because remember on our buy and sell tax on every single buy and sell on the ETH side burns SHIB. So the exchange won't facilitate that. So we need to find an alternative burning through this DEX. And, once we do that, we can drop the tax to 0 and probably renounce the contract for the big CAXs for likes of Coinbase, Crypto.com. Because I'll show you the utility, what comes with the ETH side after
Can I jump through a couple comments here and questions? People?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's get into them.
Okay, so I'm not sure what this means. This was a while ago, but CFOT Mia said, my question is this project global or only for certain communities? I think global.
Yeah, it's global.
It's crypto.
Global. Yeah, and it's soon to be. I can't really give too much away, but you know, we have got some good contacts in there. We are the trusted DEX of Shibarium. I can say that. I'm allowed to say that. You know, obviously, we do have some involvement. We do reach out to the team and try and work in align with them, because we are building on Shibarium. We plan to make Shibarium safer. You know, and one thing that I will say, I don't know if some of you were in the Shibarium text over there, and you know, one of the community members put Mars is the answer, and then Shaitoshi come underneath and he messaged correct, you know, and he's congratulated us for what we are doing. You know, he's shown some good interest, and you know, he's given us like a pat on the back there. So we're doing things the right way, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, what else? New Joe 42 on Twitch says, I appreciate the Mario visualizations.
So then, actually, I forgot to pick up on them. Actually, you guys, anybody can utilize that. In where the ads are, them little spots, if you click on the right-hand corner of the advert, you can then put your own adverts on this. So let's say Mars, you know, we aim to be the Uniswap of Shibarium. We aim to be the Pancake Swap of BSC, right? So eventually, when all eyes are on Shibarium and everybody's using MARSWAP, you know, them ads, they're going to be the place to go. Like Dex Tools ads, you know, people want to get on Dex Tools, right? So,
right on.
Yeah.
You got a few fans. Edwin says, I like this guy. He's making everything clear.
I
Bullish.
struggle because I suffer with autism and ADHD on a daily basis, but I try to roll things out all at once. So I've had to, like I said, this has been the first time I've ever really been able to tell every function and try and make it as clear as possible. You know,
yeah, it's a lot. So it's a lot of information.
Tell me to shut up, because that's the ADHD kicking in. Yeah.
Okay, then Kevin said holders get a percentage of all projects released on our launchpad. I don't know if you mentioned that or not, but that's a thing, right?
Yeah, so that's the Eve side. So if I can quickly share that. So like I said, we've got the MARSWAP farm token, which is on Shibarium. We can trade that, people can buy it, you know, they can farm it, they can earn it, they can stake it. But we've got actually MARSWAP, what's on Ethereum. Now, we chose to leave MARSWAP on Ethereum because we knew we had to make a farm token to be able to do these pools. So we launched that with self-funded liquidity. So there's no private sale in that token. There's no one to wreck it. It can never get smashed, basically. Well, it can.
Are you trying to share right now? Your screen's not up.
No, I'm just about to get it up now.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me 1 second. So this is the Ethereum side, guys. This is the Ethereum side. When I can find it, what? MARSWAP Minna.
Too many tabs.
Too many tabs. But I can't go through it. Why is it not letting me go on that? Give me a second, I'll get it up. No. But if I go to this,
oh, there it is.
Actually, this is not. Can you see? It's not doing it. It won't let me share that bit for some reason. But I'm going to try it again. One more time. This is it. I've got it. There we go, guys. So this is the DeFi platform. MARSWAP DeFi platform. This is what the MARSWAP Ethereum token, because the MARSWAP Ethereum token is actually mineable. You can mine, like people mine ETH and stuff. You can mine MARSWAP ETH side in the Crawler Mars metaverse, but that's to come. So I can't really go too much into detail for that. So this is why it needed to stay on ETH, and this is the utility to the ETH platform. So we've got staking. As you can see, we've got some big partners on here. We've got Bad AI. We've got some real cool projects on here. This is staking as well. This one offers dual staking. So like you can stake MARSWAP ETH and earn 4% in MARSWAP, 2% in Shiba rewards. 4% in MARSWAP, 2% in Born Rewards, and these are dual staking. I'll quickly just fly through this one because this is the launch pad. Projects can come and launch. You can do a launch on here. Look, we've got all different chains integrated, so projects can come and launch. But most importantly is keeping Shibarium safe and any chain safe in that matter. I think safety is important, and it's important for investors because we've all been rugged. So one thing we did is went and got our license from Verif. We're official, so we can KYC. We can KYC, which is know your customer. This prevents from money laundering and people wanting to do wrong. If projects wanted to scam, then we can release that information to the FBI or whoever has been scammed. And
do you know how that would work with like a DAO format? Just for curiosity's sake.
It can definitely work. If you want people to KYC and you people say, right, we think that should be KYC, then you can come here and just drop me a quick email here. I'll just get in touch with you. People can come and get in touch with me. The team normally picks these up, but I do get a lot of people just reach out to me on Telegram and stuff, especially for this bit, the audits. So the audits is very important. Smart contract audits. We will conduct an audit of your smart contract like Certec. We're not as big as Certec. Certec is $50,000. We pennies compared to them, but we do exactly the same. It's exactly the same process. So we make sure that the contract's safe and audited. It's not at a risk for scams or hacks and stuff like that. So we have got a pretty depth. We've got a lot, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and this is we've got a lot.
You got Cyrus here just said, seems like every project needs liquidity before they build, but MSwap has already built everything.
Right.
Well,
is there anything Ian hasn't built yet?
The thing is, guys, and I hate saying it, but I don't mind saying I got lucky in Shiba, and I'll be honest, Shiba's paid a lot of the wages. It's paid for a lot of things to get done. It's helped build what I've got today. And the metaverse kind of only made sense because when we get further in a couple of years' time, 5 years' time, some of this utility might be outdated. Whereas the metaverse, we can always build on that. I've always got something to keep my brain going because I can't work in the real life with me autism and ADHD. I just get sacked, and that's been truthful. I'm honest. I'm 24/7 crypto. My brain works differently to other people's, but we're doing good, right?
It's really impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah, I think I've got to build this empire, and I can't stop until. And this is why we've got a strong community because they believe in us. I'm up front with them. Never sold a single token in 2 years. Never sold one token. Always use my own. Even this Shib and Born rewards that you see on the platform, that's funded by myself also.
Wow. And so yeah, I guess the love for Shib, that's kind of what brought you guys to Shibarium.
Yep, absolutely. Like I said, although I still believe that Cronus Chain is going to be a big contender in this bull run, so that's why it's still getting built on that. And, we've got Shib the Metaverse. So one thing in our Metaverse that we are looking to do is connect Web3 as a whole. So you've got the likes of Facebook, Meta, Microsoft, Google, all entering the Metaverse. And all these Metaverse projects in Web3, is it going to be a case of that's not a Metaverse, this is a Metaverse, and everyone's going to go where the money is? Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, change its name to Meta. So my thing is we built a portal system so you can jump from Crawl on Mars Metaverse to Shib Metaverse, and so on. So you've got Crawl on Mars in the middle, and you've got shoots coming off, and we plan on building, connecting Web3 together. So together we're stronger. We can stand up against them, but it's going to be a long time in the build. We've also got the decks inside the metaverse as well, so you can go to Wolf of Wall Street in the metaverse and trade against swing trade. All the charts will be up there in the museum. You can go in your avatar.
More importantly, you have the gambling in the metaverse, right? That's what Hero's worried about.
These are projects that we're working closely, which is MetaBet. They we spoke to them. There's been a couple of other projects that it's like TCG World, Lakeview Meta, Sunny Doge. A lot of projects reached that, and oh, look at my sweat patches. A lot of projects.
They're good.
Woo! A lot of projects reached that, and we want to build with everybody. I won't stop building. I can't stop building. I promised people so much, and if I failed at it, then at least if I failed and I built, I've done all I can.
Yeah. Wow.
I've never wrecked anybody in MARSWAP. Nobody's been wrecked. We have had a big push to 20 million, but I believe that is going to come back and more. I know yourself, Sharbi's had good success. I remember you guys, and I think I was a little slow, coming in because I wanted to. I was just concentrating and building. But we're finally where we want to be. I feel we're getting recognised. I've got the director, managing director at crypto.com, private contact. So we're in the right place at the minute, and we're doing what we need to be doing. And I just can't wait to be working with you guys. And I don't want to say too much, but we did have a meeting before, and it'd be good to integrate some of your stuff into the metaverse as well, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and Lab. Do you have the video? I think we've impressed everybody enough that I think everybody would love to hear our news drop.
Let's go. Let's
get it.
Come on, guys. I get too excited.
No, me too. I've been excited about this for like 2 weeks trying to hold it in.
Well, you're gonna have to hold it in for 2 more.
I know. You're.
I was thinking.
Oh my gosh. Like the one thing I didn't do apparently. Okay. Hold on.
No, it's funny because I get that kind of excitedness too, and I think I'm feeding off of Ian, and I get just as excited, and I think it comes across really well.
It's that energy, right? You have to have that energy, and I'm just full of it, I said to some of the team, I said, "Are you coming on with me?" They're like, "No, you'll be able to handle it." I'm like,
which one of these videos do you want me to do? The first one or the second one?
Let's go ahead and do the MARSWAP one. Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
I think the second one. It was the second one.
I'm like, which one's which?
Sorry.
Snap.
There we are. There's the news. So partnership with MARSWAP, we've been really excited about and really holding this in. We got a view of what they've been building and fell in love instantly. And it was really excited to kind of have our community get to see what we're going to be launching on. We're planning on launching on MARSWAP on Shibarium within the next 2 to 3 weeks. As of right now, we still don't have that hard deadline, which I was really hoping to have by now. But we have Solidity writing our contract, integrating for our bridge, and we will be launching on MARSWAP. And really, we're in talks of integrating, what we're doing with what they're doing. Thing is, MARSWAP pretty much covers everything. So it's kind of cool that we actually have something unique to offer with our university and the bridge as something that they don't quite have yet. So We have some utilities that Ian hasn't done yet, and they fit together.
Absolutely. You know, I'm more excited about this, you know, because there's been, you know, the bridge in and out of Shibarium. I think a lot of people is when you get to that part, they're like, you know, so I'm excited for this. I'm excited for you guys, you know, full support. And also, Sharbi will be whitelisted, like I showed you, on the decks. You know, there'll be an official announcement when that goes out. So just bear in mind as well, guys, always read pin messages. You know what people are like when Sharbi launches on there. You know, we'll announce it. It'll be officially announced. So,
for sure.
It'll be whitelisted. You guys will be whitelisted. You know, you'll not have to put your contract address in to buy the token on there. You'll just see it on the drop-down box. So that's how you know if it's the right shop, because it'll be whitelisted on the decks.
Awesome. And I'm already interested in adding Sharbi to the casino. I know there's already some interest in that. I got a couple of pop-ups for that. And I can't imagine we don't have a Sharbi staking pool on there. And I couldn't be more excited, and really feel like this is the perfect spot for us. And we're stoked. I'm ready to be on Shibarium now.
I think now, you know what? It's a good time. I'm glad you guys are not rushed it, and you're actually building, and you're still here. A lot of projects turned away from it, you know, but I've got a good feeling about the next 2 weeks on Shibarium. We're going to see a massive increase of volume coming. We are coming to the next stage where, you know, the crypto as a whole has got to claim its all-time high. That won't be the bull run, guys. People think it in all-time high, 3 trillion market cap of the entire crypto space. That won't be the bull run. That'll just be the markets reclaiming the price, and, you know, then we'll see the bull run coming up. Projects like Sharbi working together with MARSWAP, you know, we can achieve anything. We've got everything, right? And once you guys have got this integrated, you know, we'll be looking to integrate back with you, and we can just totally dominate this space between us, you know?
I agree. And I can't wait to get some MARSWAP videos up on our university. You know, like the brains, you know, like I said, just watching the demo, my brain is just going 1,000 miles a minute thinking of all the opportunities.
For sure, it's like a whole new list of fresh things we can make videos for one thing. So that'll be great.
Right? This is one thing that I am keen on. You know, I can't wait to see this. And this is why I said, you know, once the metaverse goes live, you know, we'll put some land to one side for you guys. I've said to day one, we have 1% for partners. I think we have like 30% of land put aside for partners, 10% of land to put on events and stuff like that. That'll be inside the metaverse, so we can look to do some metaverse stuff together, because everything's going to be metaverse, right?
Right. Yep.
And we've got that option. Metaverse, we've got the bridge, we've got the swap, we've got the NFT platform, we can absolutely dominate this space, not just on Shibarium, but Ethereum as well. We'll bring all the big whales will come swarming in because of the cheap gas fees. You know, and once Shibarium finds its place, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, no, I think it's amazing that you know, MARSWAP. I mean, I saw you guys were back over 3 million yesterday, but you guys are kind of in the same boat we are, right? We launched, we had all this stuff, we had all this run up. And now we have actual utility and actual things, and we're at our lowest, you know, or, you know, so we're kind of in the same place, but we're building out in a way that, you know, that benefit from each other, benefit from having these established projects, and having these established projects come on to Shibarium, which is in so much need of people that have names, right? Because right now you can't get a caller to to call Shibarium, right? They're looking for the bigger projects. They're looking for more trust. They're looking for that education, and they're looking for application that's working and working flawlessly. And I'm stoked because I think we found it.
Absolutely.
Amen.
You know, great minds think alike. I do believe we're going to be successful. You know, we have to be. I think MARSWAP at the minute is accounting for 50% of the volume on Shibarium alone. You know, so we are edging that way. You know, we are getting trusted amongst the Shiba team, and you know, building. You know, we don't just want to build with anyone. We want to build with people like yourself. You know, we are as low. You know, we have come crashing down. You guys have come back. We have a pullback, but we're steady. This is it now. We've got utility. We've got a steady flow to build from. So we only can go one way from here, which is, you know, is up. And I think doing that in a good partnership, in a good people, you know, look at us. We're on here. We're normal. We're sharing his face. And we're being honest, you know, and we're backing it up with the amount of time we've been in this space and the amount of stuff that we've got and what we've got coming. So
that's right. And I mean, we're working tirelessly, right? I mean, I imagine your team is working just, you know, I mean, nonstop. You know, it never shuts off. Brain never shuts off of what can we create? What can we do next? How can we be better? And I like I said, I'm just thoroughly impressed by your team and yourself. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you know,
definitely second that. Like, honestly, Sharbi and MARSWAP were already my two biggest Shibarium related bags, and after finishing your little spiel, now I'm like, well, I didn't buy enough MARSWAP apparently, but right. But it's a good time to buy. So
yeah,
no time. Good. You know, supporting each other. You know, and likewise as well. You know, I'll get the team to jump on board, and you know, we'll have some spaces on Twitter if you want. You know, going forward, we can have, you know, we can have like a community, or you know, start getting that university, start doing a university space or something. You know, we'll be there. We'll be by your side. And like I said on the meeting we had before, if there's any development work that we get stuck on or you get stuck on, you know, we've got each other to reach out. You know, I'm always here to help. You know, I just want to help and definitely help projects and partner projects grow. So
awesome. Wow.
Cool, man. Well, any other words we need to say?
Do you have any more comments or anything before we jump off?
I mean,
questions?
everyone's a big fan of you, Ian. So you did an awesome job. You know what it is. You are clearly sincere, and I've always found that being clearly sincere is the best kind of presentation you can do. And so it bleeds through. You obviously love what you've done, and you've done something awesome here. So really enjoyed it.
It was difficult because I didn't come in here with like a pen and paper and stuff like that. It's like
it looked pretty good.
Yeah, that sometimes I scare myself. I don't know what I'm going to say or if I get put in the multiple.
I do the same thing. My wife did an AMA last week, and she's like trying to write down all the notes and everything. I'm like, nah, let's go.
Guys.
One thing I can do is talk a lot.
Likewise. So guys,
all right,
it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me personally. Thank you for looking at all my tabs, because I've seen it in chat. I've seen everyone got a lot of tabs open. Yeah, thousands of tabs open because it's all the work I have to do on a daily basis. But guys, thank you, and you know, let's recoup back to his group, you know, and get building, and let's do this.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Let's go. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
For watching.
Awesome.
We'll do another one next week.
All right. See you.